I apologize. This is the latest I've been on YouTube in a while. 4 minutes. It's because of the demons. This is truth. Factual. Definitely not that I didn't have my socks on and didn't get a granola bar and didn't finish. It's fine. Anyways, hello. Holy early stream though. Indeed, because it's a Saturday and I normally don't stream on Saturday. I normally do things with my friends, but I felt a need to stream today because I didn't stream the last 2 days. I don't know, I kind of realized I was like, okay, I keep on cycling myself in like, I don't stream for a day, and then the sickiness like feels a little bit better, and then I stream, and then suddenly the sickiness feels worse. I wonder if that was correlated. So, anywho's, I was like, okay, I just need to like not stream for a couple of days, and that'll probably be better for my health and better for my content. And if it's not obvious, even though I said this in previous streams, I think I am quite a bit better today. I still got some gunk in my sinuses, but better. Anywho's. Why did Nightbot? Okay, I added Nightbot, and Nightbot immediately has timed out. What? I'm so confused. Nightbot, stop! Why is Nightbot like? Bruh, Nightbot, what are you doing? Okay, sorry, YouTube. I need to go like murder Nightbot quickly. Apparently, Nightbot's default settings are stupid aggressive. Like, it deleted Aqua908875's message for saying hi Soluna in capital letters. Okay, hold please. This is what I get for not. Oh, come on, man. Excess caps. Okay, no. Disable that. Time out user spamming excessive symbols. Okay. You know what? Here, why is it it's like, no, you can't say hello. It did it to 2 people. What the frick? Okay, anyways, we'll go to Abyss shortly. Sorry YouTube VOD viewers especially. I think this Abyss will be very fun. Well, can I just disable moderation entirely? Here. Bam. Bam. Solution. Bam. 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 There we go. Nightbot moderation is disabled for now. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways. We'll see what happens with that. Sorry for the distraction. Back on topic. Hello everyone. So, yeah, you should be able to use capital letters now. Crazy. What I'm hoping for. So, okay. So this Abyss, I shouldn't have exited it. Whoops. This Abyss is AoE-ish. Like, in case you haven't followed me before, one of my main frustrations with them and how they've been designing in content is the hyper specificity. Like Abyss, mind you, to a degree, has always had like, here's enemy mechanics with specific requirements to clear. Oh boy. But usually like those you have a lot of options usually for like dealing with enemy mechanics. But like the exact combination of not just one enemy, but usually multiple enemies together at the same time in multiple kinds of situations at the same time has made Abyss cycles really, really difficult. Like the number of the conjunction of like specific things you need to clear a particular Abyss cycle. Not like the DPS threshold going, like the DPS threshold going up has been part of the problem, but that restricts you from using different kinds of teams. But the bigger problem has been being like the hyper specificity of like enemy mechanics. And this abyss is not different fundamentally, I don't think, but I think in like because of Chamber 3. We'll go over the enemies in it very shortly here. Is Stygian running still, or is that done yesterday? I think it's done yesterday. Yeah, it's done yesterday. Well, it's still running, but the artifact thing is done. All right, cool. That means I'll just chill with my resin. I'm out of encounter points again. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. It's fine. Okay. Anyways, Aqua subscribed with tier 1. Imagine getting like slapped in the face by Nightbot and then giving me money. I appreciate it. Thank you, Aqua. So anyways, I think this abyss is probably gonna be. I'm gonna mark my prediction here. This might include some recency bias, mind you, but we might have to go and like look past the previous abysses and like jog my memory for what my experience was for the last 8 of them, or 8, not 8. It's monthly, the 12, right? Since the start of last 5.x, right, Natlan, and see what I can reflect on, right? But I think this might end up being the most fun one, at least with now all of the Natlan enemy mechanic knowledge and whatever that we have. I know for a lot of people, you know, they might end up being frustrated by this thing, but because of the fact that the climbing method works against this thing, this thing's like climbing mechanic doesn't really restrict much. Like I don't know if it was intentional, but if it wasn't, I doubt it was intentional. If it was intentional though, kudos to them, because like it's one of those things that like yes, it's skill expression, but it's not that hard to do. And once you can climb up the pillar with at least short female, short male models, or the chibi characters as well, this thing can be trivialized. Like as far as its mechanics go, you don't need any particular character to be brought to it to trivialize, to deal with it. You know, you don't have to have characters that jump in there. You don't have to have characters that can climb the wall. You can just do it. But it requires knowing how and like a little bit of practice. But having not done it in, you know what? I'm gonna make the prediction. I might not do it first try, but I don't think, unless I bring a weaker team for the first attempt here, I don't think I'm going to have to reset the abyss because of the climbing thing, right? But it's still like whatever, you know. It's still going to restrict things, mind you. But I think for this abyss, the bigger thing that restricts your teams is going to be the last bosses. So AoE first chamber, AoE second chamber. I don't know exactly how the waves work with how they spawn. I do know that this is AoE situation though. Second half single target. We got Fluid Avatar of Lava. These are the ones with permanent Pyro Aura, I believe, which this does restrict things in the second half, potentially. Having permanent Pyro Aura prevents you from doing certain things. And then the Yumkasaur is the Yumkasaur. It's going to be less tanky than it was in the previous Abyss because it's level 95 versus level 100 in Chamber 3. That's a meaningfully different scaling for HP. J-Plume Terrashroom can be annoying because of its RNG, but fundamentally is not. I think most people know it's not that restrictive of a boss. You can do a lot of things against it. It is a little bit anti Hyperbloom because of its Dendro resistance, but plenty of people have and probably can or will use Hyperbloom against it. Although I think the bigger problem is probably Hyperbloom is not as ideal at getting through Way Up shields. But so is this the first time we've seen a Pyro Way Up, Burning Way Up? I'm not sure that matters at all, other than, you know, it gets a Pyro shield, so that might matter to some people. Like your ability, because sometimes you can have teams that don't need to get through the white shield on the way up, right? And you can get through it manually. So like a Hyperbloom team probably doesn't care as badly about getting through this thing as others. But and then we have the cactus, the cactus. So like this is the AOE but asterisks aspect to this abyss. because we have the cactus who is not AoE. It is a single target enemy, and it wants electrocharge. But we have found in Stygian that electrocharge is more a recommendation than a requirement, and you can definitely brute force, especially with electro DPSs. So Varesa, Sino, Raiden, right? Chever's teams with some off-field electro damage, like Fischl, probably will do fine in Abyss, I think, honestly. Is my assumption. Like, I'm pretty sure, even though Pyro DPS is, like, I don't think in Stygian we saw many people using, like, Pyro DPSs to brute force this thing. Not at, like, realistic investment levels. But, I don't know. I think there's going to be a lot of ways to brute force this, but I'm not sure. At the end of the day, this thing is what restricts. If you want to bring, like, Shatterbloom Kave, honestly, it's probably what I might try first. But if you want to try to bring, like, Shatterbloom Kave to the first side of this Abyss, this boss is what's going to be, like, the wall, I think, for Shatterbloom Kave. Because you need to have some single target damage to be able to deal with it. But it's not so high that I think it's impossible to deal with. In the context of Shatterbloom Kave, the easiest thing I could do is I like actually bringing an Electro unit to Shatterbloom Kave anyways. Because Electro, you're doing shadow damage, which is physical damage. You bring an Electro for cryo, you get some superconducts, and that increases your shadow damage, right? So, and you get some hyperblooms triggered usually, but anywho's. Depends on the Electro you bring. And this thing is just damage checked, realistically, as long as you know how to deal with the mechanic. So, I don't know. This Abyss is quite flexible. There's not, like, many specific things you need to know other than the climbing thing. You know, bring electrocharge or extra damage to brute force this. So how AoE flexible this is depends on what AoE teams we're talking about. I think AoE electrocharge teams shouldn't have a problem, right? But we'll see. You still need to have damage, and that's the sticking point here. So, anything interesting in Chamber 3 this time? Nope, Chamber 3 seems relatively trivial. Okay. Cool. Well, I don't know how many of these enemies there are. That might be a little bit tricksy, but okie dokie. So, June, do you think of cactus differently? Yeah. I'm not surprised. Anyways, bap. 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 What? Oh. I see. I was very confused. So that is not our build. Okay. Stupid weapon skins skewed my brain. Okay. We'll do what's the okay, I don't know. We'll DPS on it should be pretty good this Abyss, but we'll see what we don't want to do. Anyways, just get to the second side with something simple. Something simple, he says, but my brain is still gravitating towards shenanigans. You know, I haven't tried super good. So, like, Inefa was only in the party because of thumbnail earlier. I saw someone comment about that at the start of the stream. I didn't acknowledge it. I'm sorry. That's ye olde comment of, like, I think you can figure out that just because a character is present in the party doesn't necessarily mean I was actually playing the team. But anywho's, let's do Inefa and Skirk together. Because I can. Let's do a bunch of 5 stars. Where's Kazuha? There he is. Bam. Told both of you to try my team. I can't watch both at once. You're talking about, you want me to try the, I know Resh is a moderator on Discord. And they showed their team with Candace, I think. Candace and Nefa Plunge, was it? I don't remember. I didn't watch it, sorry. When I woke up, I glanced at it briefly, but anyways. Well, what? My freaking skill. Did you see what happened there? My skill got blocked. I got blocked. I couldn't do Lanya things. Okay, whatever. Wow, I got to do a skill. Crazy. Anyways. Whatever. Denied, and it's a sign of pain to come. Logyan is not on the banner, second half, which is a good thing for me. So, anyways. Crap. Skirk is on an EM timepiece, which is obviously ideal here. Clearly. You have to fight 3 of them, huh? Man. Sealolly have her, I don't know what weapon Sealolly has. Probably has her sig. Probably has her sig. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have specific teams planned other than because like I want to try Kave Shatterbloom. We'll try like intended archetypes, Electric Charge, whatever, of course. I want to try DPS Lanian, of course. Other than that, like I don't know. I think Abysses are at a point where I obviously don't think I need to try strong teams, so I'll just try whatever you guys want to see here when we get there. We gotta do polearms only. We gotta do my casual account too. I might give up on getting Sealolly, by the way, on the casual account. I think I just got unlucky with like Sealolly running one when I already lost a bunch of time because I was moving, and then I lost a bunch of time because of the fact that I got sick, really sick. And like, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I really hate that though, because like I really wanted Sealolly on that account. Wow, DPS Lania didn't one rotate. Chamber 2 hooked team, right? Have you activated C1 Skirk? No, I was waiting for this Abyss. I want to, depending on how my energy is today, later tonight, I'm probably gonna record a C1 Skirk video tomorrow, or just a yapping video about Natlan characters. Ayato, Farina, Oron, Cooking for 7 floor 12 and cleared. Nice. Always, I was doing Super Conduct Skirk for memeing because it's floor 11, but we can do like a real Super Conduct team. I saw that channel logo somewhere. Usually watching YouTube. Welcome, Same Tree Cal. But anyways, so Superconduct. We need to do a real Superconduct team. What I mean by a real Superconduct team is like a team you configured around Superconduct doing a large portion of the team's damage. The problem is the Cactus boss again, because like it's single target and wants Electro Charge. And Superconduct, like you can put Electro Charge in the Superconduct team, but anyways, thoughts on Nod Cry? Well, that's a really generalized question right now, isn't it? We'll see. So sorry, jotting notes down. Real Superconduct test. Obviously Kave Shatterbloom for AoE things. Try DPS Lanian things. We'll try Dia in some form or another. What else? I mean, EC, Electro Charge things. Anything else? I'll keep an eye on chat. Alright. I don't, anyway, so, thoughts on Nod Cry? I don't know, it's not out yet. I look forward to hopefully them trying something different, it seems like, for the story structure. We'll see if that actually is anything different or if it's just marketing. I hope it's more than just marketing. We shall see. Oh, do it. Mizuki and Nefa? I don't have Mizuki. But, I mean, we can try something with swirl focus. I mean, the super conduct would be swirl focus, to be fair. Fall damage gene. I don't know if that would work the second chamber, but it might work the first chamber. I'm not very practiced at doing things with it, though. Where I can't see you. Oh, there you go. Okay. Siege Wing? I mean, Siege Wing should work fine. My problem with Siege Wing is I have to equip her every time I dare want to use her. Like, I don't know. She's not that bad of a character, which is my main problem in using her in the current context of the game, is she's not interesting to use. So, anyways, like you can play her as a mini Nuvolette. You can do quick swappy things. Like I enjoyed the Siege Wing Dia team, but I have other Dia teams I enjoy more. So, yeah. Anyways, maybe we can play her later though. Okay. First teams, not this in the second side. We'll use DPS on the first side. Why not? Why not? There's not much reason not to. Can I do Kave Shatterbloom? Normally I would normally use you with Kave Shatterbloom. And I normally don't like using the new characters first in New Abysses, because obviously they tend to... Wait, I have these on the wrong side. They tend to have, you know, shill things for the characters, both the damage bonus buffs, but then the enemy design. So, like, I could do Kave Shatterbloom with... where's Kave? With Inefa as the last slot, and whatever Hydra option. I prefer Farina, because I prefer Hydra application that doesn't require normal attacks. That just happens, but I don't know. I want to try it. Yeah, I'm gonna try this as a baseline. I think this will be a good baseline check for how compelling this is. And see, Lolly again is not really like you can use Rosaria here. It'll change the rotations a little bit. See, Lolly is gonna have better uptime on her abilities, right? But being that we have two shielders, we definitely normally I like Seat Lolly in the past for being a shielder and for her cryo application uptime and the fact that it follows you. Now being a shielder is unnecessary for this specific context, by the way. But anyways, we should use sack frags, I think, on you. It is probably a good idea, but we don't need the damage bonus anyways, so yep. Okay, so Singcho, I think, does he have enough energy? Fab Sword? Sure. I don't really care about buffs from you, so that's that's enough energy. Okay. And then Kave, I think should be equipped already, but I just need to yoink this weapon. Oh yeah, we'll test Beto. Don't worry, we'll test Beto. Okay, so we're doing Gilded Dreams Kave, Shatterbloom Kave. Goal is to have, you know, a whole bunch of EM. Blah blah blah. Okay. He's solo Dendro here. I think it'll be fine. We could put Fav on Sealol if we need, but anyways. Or Inefa. So Inefa's on Spine. you're on whatever. Nefa's also on Tenacity, which Tenacity buff for this team isn't really doing anything. So Gilded Dreams and Nefa would definitely be better. But like, not... Again, not for me, because I don't have the same quality of artifacts in Gilded Dreams as I have in Tenacity. So 4-piece Gilded Dreams would not even be better for me. Like, I'd have to do like an ER timepiece. And at that point, the stats that Gilded Dreams gives is not even enough to make up for it. But theoretically, stat for stat, I could do 2-piece, or Gilded Dreams, and it would be better than Tenacity here, but not so much better that it freaking matters. So, anyways, and is an Abyss that chills Nefa anyways for her damage, so she's already getting free extra damage, so who cares? That's my point. Bap. Normal attack damage is fine, I guess.
Care for the dance.
Okay. Pep. So we have 3 enemies, 12 opponents. Okay.
The show's only just begun.
I mean, I'm so glad AoE content exists. Holy crazy! You know, this wasn't a perfectly ideal situation because obviously we didn't kill them like equivalently or anything. And we don't have any AoE Hydra application or anything, but that's fine. Crap. It works. And yes, we should have like targeted the butthole or whatever, but that was its fault. Crap. Bam. 43k shatter, let's go. Is it good, mind you? I mean, there's freaking 4 waves of enemies here. This is like not that good. But this could be optimized down a lot more than what is happening here. So that's worth remembering. Okay. We're having the minor issue that we can have where it can... I think we weren't triggering a bloom with Kave himself, and we didn't trigger the passive of the weapon. Anyways, I think this might have to be optimized a little bit, quite frankly. This is a lot of enemies. And... it's a lot of enemies. And they need to be grouped kind of relatively ideally, I think, for this to be functional. So... Sick? Yes, I am still a little bit sick. Deal with it. But it's AoE content. Crazy.
Care for the dance.
Also, let's try not see lolly bursting.
Be a good audience. Well,
Stop pushing me. No, why? Bruh. I don't know why I switched you. Okay, they spawn sequentially, by the way, which is interesting.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Sacrifice is ready.
This. Bro, why are you over there? This is a freaking lot of enemies. Okay. I don't know how to feel about this one right now, because like these enemies are way more tanky than I felt like they were going to be. I didn't look at the numbers of anything for like how much Kave could deal with things beforehand. Weird, I know. Why wouldn't I kill Kave? Well, I'm on the wrong character. But, you know, this is not that good of a performance, all things considered. But like, this is a really, really tricky AoE situation. And like needing Electro for the last chamber kind of mucks with things. Like this is a Shatterbloom Kave team that is less focused on Kave's damage specifically, right? And more diversified. The Kave is still doing meaningful damage, but holy there, tanky. for Shatterbloom Kave. Oh no, that makes me sad a little bit because like this is simultaneously maybe the last Abyss. Like I'm not kidding. This might be the last Abyss where Shatterbloom Kave ever feels competent, and that wasn't super competent. Doing a double hydro, yeah, like double hydro probably works better. Wait, like double hydro Hyperbloom Kave, sorry, probably works better. But I think that's lame. I think it's really lame. So, because quite frankly, you're just using Kave as a really shit Dendro character compared to other Dendro characters that are available. Like he's just applying Dendro, whereas other units do that better. So, yeah. Anyways, but. Frick you, you're stalling. I forgot I can go behind you. I suspect I'm not going to kill this in 10 seconds. Really? I was 0.5 seconds away from my cooldown. Okay. I forgot to grab Kleenexes, by the way. To blow my nose. Uh-oh. Is this doable?
Dance with me.
I do believe. Okay, I need to. Oh, okay. So as always, like it's been so long since there was a real AoE Abyss that required thinking about positioning a little bit. The way that enemies move around or tend to move around matters a lot, right? So, for example, what happens if I stand over here? So the two ladies saunter on over. And then the other lady takes about 20 years to summon an enemy, but the enemy stays mostly in place. So like, we stay here is the answer. And target the middle enemy. But we want to make sure we don't ungroup the other two.
Dance with me. The show's only just begun. Watch and learn.
That lady doing that cartwheel is so annoying. Oh, the slight ungroupings, man. Any reason to go for Nahid instead of Lauma? Not really. Lauma is basically a better Nahida. Outside of Quicken comps. By Quicken comps I mean Quicken without Hydro, because Lauma really wants Hydro. But like Nahid is already most relevant with Hydro anyways, so you know.
Care for the dance? Welcome. Dance with me. Be a good audience, won't you? Not done yet.
Okay. Butthole. I missed a shatter. Okay, that one being annoying. Wait, we need to trigger it. No! Oh, no! God dang it. That dude. I really needed to have that dude frozen and then kill him while he's frozen. About. Bro, stop pushing me. Is the freaking alligator dead? It is, okay. around. Okay.
At least
Journey
you
ends.
are here to watch.
Your sacrifice is
The amount of enemies in this is crazy. Like I in a good way for me. Like there's so many enemies. Jesus, that was a lot better clear episode. All right. This is fun to optimize, mind you. Like I enjoy those enemies all in all. It's just there's a little bit annoying stalling with the enemies they spawn. Having to deal with 2 alligators is incredibly annoying on an optimization level, I think. But not in a way I hate. It's just like thank you alligator for like I let it run away, right? That could have gone like probably I could still get that down to 1.5 minutes. I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of optimization to do in that chamber. C2 Nahida versus C0 Lama. C2 Nahida at least is still decent, but I'm not sure that C2 Nahida is better in Bloom teams. Bloom teams that aren't also doing a bunch of talent-based damage through like an Electro DPS or something.
Boring.
Like I'm pretty certain that C2 Nahida is better for Sethos than Lama, with Hydro context, right? Without Hydro context, C2 Nahida is definitely, obviously better. You know, C0 Nahida should be better, I think. But anyways, it's just the situations where Nahida is relevant post Lama is not very many. Okay, let's try to not let this dude teleport. I kind of wish I had put Lanyan on different artifacts, by the way. Good, we got that. Ready. I'm waiting for it to do this. Alright, there we go. Okay. Ah, god dang it. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, how long do I want to continue trying this with Kave? And Kave and DPS on it at the same time. Like, obviously I could put a stronger team on the second side, but like... it's not like the second side team is that weak, right? Like, I don't know. It's not possible. You're wrong. You're definitely wrong. I just don't know how... This is what happens with me with Abyss Cycles, is I end up trying to do one thing that I want to clear with, to be like, yes, I can do this, that I get stuck on it for like an hour or longer.
Now, this is what I call a
Clear it with Eula and Sethos, anything's possible? Yeah, exactly.
Care for a dance? Dance with me! Be a good audience, won't you?
Watch and learn. Time to go to war.
Bro, die. Okay.
Time to go to war.
That's this!
Your sacrifice is ready.
Okay. I'm frozen. Ah, don't freeze me. Did I target the frozen one? No? Okay.
Dance with me!
I didn't have Xingqiu up. Oh my god. Okay, well. Doom. Not Doom. We're still doing Super Connect at least. Or we're still doing Shatter and the Hyper Bloom's off. Or wait, well, we're not really doing Hyper Blooms, but. Hey, it shows that the other reaction damage is doing something, but, you know. Not exactly what I wanted to show.
Journey ends. God of sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Did you just... Yeah, you did. Okay. Oh, this will not be attempt. Level Xingqiu? No, frick you. Xingqiu has one job, and that's apply Hydro.
Care for a dance? Dance with me! Be a good audience, won't you? I'm getting sick of it. I'm not done
Another
yet.
person come to me, please. Why do you spend 5 years over there? Oh my god, like...
Your journey ends. God of sand. Your sacrifice is ready. Testing my patience.
Please, why are you not getting frozen? Okay. Bruh. Damn.
Care for a dance? Dance with me! The show's only just begun. Get to work.
Okay.
Suffer the wrath of I'm not done yet.
Watch and learn. God of sand. Your
God of sand,
sacrifice is ready.
No, freaking nothing. Okay. Where's the thing? Here. God dang it, man. This. Ah! No. Yeah. Let's just continue with it. Do I not have Hydro Guy? I do not. Oh my god. Okay, well. No, this attempt is cooked, but we gotta practice things on the second side too, though. So let's try. Okay. Clearly, I need to activate C2 Silali. No, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a Kleenex so I can blow my nose. Still a little bit sick, so gotta do that. Okay, back. Hello. Da, da, da. I do wonder if I should put Lonnie on my 2-piece build rather than a different build. Rather than this build. It would help with that first chamber potentially, or the first enemy here. I can get quite a bit more burst damage than I do than you see here. Aw, not getting. Ah! Yeah, I think I just need one more rotation. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I didn't target, okay. But it is safe to say if I had one more skill there, I probably would have gotten it. So, yeah, okay. It's going to require decent play with Lanyon, but it should be doable. Okay. Okay. I think it's doable. How long is it going to take, though? That's the real question. That is the real question. Okay.
Care for a dance?
I think run straight in is strat here. Get them frozen. Trigger or shatter. Do this. No, I really no. I need to start the Inefa damage right away. I think there's one minor problem that can be better here. Do this.
Dance with me.
I don't know why I didn't burst and sing Cho. that does make sense to do. I just think I see Lolly after Inefa.
Care for a dance? Dance with me. The show's only
Okay. Can I have my burst? What in the frick? Why did it take 10 years to get a freaking electro particle? Okay.
Testing my patience.
Please die, alligator. Okay. See there, I got it immediately.
dance with me. Be a good audience. Well. Not done yet.
Bro, where are you jumping?
Journey end.
That one dude is gonna cause like a 20-second time loss. I'm not kidding.
Your sacrifice is ready.
Okay. Where's the alligator? Why is it over there already? Ah! Butthole. You know, I'm not even gonna target it. I don't think it makes sense. No, that's not it. Yes, Kava is using the event weapon.
Care for a dance?
We're in a. I'm also trying to think right now, like, why did I go to that side? That was bad. Brain.
Be
Okay.
a good audience.
I already figured out how to do the first wave at least. I try to think of what can get through this chamber with the right balance for an account swapping challenge. And honestly, this might be an appropriate balance. Might be. We'll see. Probably will pick something else different though. As much as I like Kave Shatterbloom, I don't know if I wanna force other people to play this. Maybe
Care
though.
for a dance? Dance with me.
Yep.
Be a good audience.
This. Why are you over there?
Not done. At least
Journey
we're
ends
here
here.
to watch.
Your sacrifice.
All right. This. Maybe they will come around here. Okay. Yes. Good.
You are not welcome here.
Care for a dance? The show's only just.
Okay, that one thing's just gonna die. Don't think we have to worry about it. Okay. Bap.
Your journey ends here.
No, I really wanted to freeze that as it went by. Nah.
Pound it. Wow.
Stop jumping in the air. No, if I had been able to get the alligator, it was so good. It was so good. It was so good. Twist Shadow doubters. Yeah, Twist Shadow doesn't understand. How are you feeling? You were sick for a bit? I'm still a little sick, but I feel mostly fine now. It's just a lot of crap in my throat. And it is like preventing me from being able to do content creation that I want to do. But oh well. It is what it is. Oh, teleport. Frick you! This is probably my most hated enemy this abyss, by the way, is my prediction. You don't even know if it can beat the cactus. I'm not really worried about the cactus, actually. I think the cactus is gonna be easy.
Care for a dance? Dance with me! Be a good audience, won't you?
Why are you over there?
Not done yet.
Why did you spread yourselves out so much? Get revenge for this is happening? Okay, but you gotta remember there's other people that'll be in the collab too. Also, Zajef is a better player than I am. Anything that is a challenge for him is probably gonna be more challenging for me. But like, I don't disagree with the sentiment. I'm not actually going to do that. I don't think it's interesting or fun for the challenge to actually design a team specifically around trying to punish one person. Like anything about Zajef revenge is just a joke at the end of the day. Like, and if Zajef happens to struggle with something I create, that'll be a nice bonus, but it will not be something I create with the express intent of that. That's all. And my goal with doing Abyss collabs or account swapping collabs in general in the future is to make entertaining content, but also to just showcase like fun, silly ideas that can work. But anyways.
Care for a dance? Dance with me!
Good. Freeze, please.
Be a good audience. Not done yet.
Oh, why did you get knocked back so far? Okay. Now I want to clear this with Lanya, DPS Lanya on the second side. One thing. Okay. So the Abyss shouldn't take a stupid amount of resets if you actually choose your teams correctly. Yeah, indeed. If people's conclusion from this is that this is a hard abyss or not a fun abyss, obviously this is all self-inflicted. Okay. I believe the build I used on Lanya before, that was 2-piece, 2-piece, was this, and then this, and then this. Yeah. So more ER, which is more flexibility, which is good. This is enough ER that okay, Elegy of the End starts to be an actual consideration on Varazon rather than basically only Fabbo working. You lose VV, of course, right? But I've not usually found in practice that it matters that much. It might matter here. I don't know. we're not swirling hydro very often, right? It's usually pyro that's being swirled. So I don't know. Anyways, VV Lanyon can sometimes be better, sometimes worse. I just kind of want to test it, because that it could increase our clear times to a degree. That if this is better, it could increase our clear times to a degree that matters. I think to save people's sanity, I might use Yelan here. Yelan has more AoE Hydra than Xingqiu, mostly because of I have C1 Yelan, and should I power her down, or do I I should probably power her down. There you go. Give her best circlet. Bam. I'll just power her down that way. She's still gonna be stronger than like a baseline Yelan is at C1 or whatever. But I don't know. In the current context of the game, and how they have, like, what I would prefer here is using Farina here, or honestly, I know, like, unironically, and I know it sounds stupid, but like I know here in place of Yelan or whatever, and having Hydra application that happens with like the right balance. Like, okay, to be clear, I know it isn't ideal because like Kave, oops, that's a cat. Kave DPS cat would probably be working better here than the Kave. But 20-second cooldown on you kind of means I know isn't going to be as ideal. So I don't know. I know might work well here, but Farina would be the ideal because of high uptime Hydro, has some AoE, doesn't require normal attacks. Like it would just be good. Don't even have to burst on Farina constantly. It would just be pretty dang good. But let's try Yelan for the comparison. The Yelan with constellations, obviously. I'm not going to use C6. And she has a death circlet on, but, you know. Take it for what you will. Bro, why I swear to you, I freaking canceled that DPS cat gameplay, maybe. Tried EC Lanyon. EC Lanyon works fine. It doesn't feel as DPS Lanyon to me, it just feels more wheelchair Lanyon, but Lanyon is doing decent front-loaded damage in conjunction with the EC stuff. Like it'll, like EC Lanyon doing Lanyon and Efa, whatever, will work. It will. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't feel as Lanyon damage focused to me. I don't know. We could try something. We can try Lanyon, Enefa. Man, I want Ino. I really freaking want Ino. I so badly want alternatives to Farina's Hydra application that like it really restricts teams. The fact that I need Farina just for like having non-normal attack based Hydra application, or a Hydra application like short cooldown windows. So I don't know. Like what freaking Hydra do I use that's not Farina for Lanyon and Enefa when Lanyon spends like 4 seconds in the air not doing normal attacks?
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities.
Whatever.
Need me to come up with some for you?
I hate having to use Farina everywhere. Because like then having to use Farina means I have to put in Bennett in the team, basically. And like I'd like to do something with Farazan instead. But what Hydro do I use? It's just gonna be someone that's like not ideal. I guess I can just do someone not ideal. Kind of what we're doing right now. With this team, so whatever.
Care for a dance? Dance with me! The show's only just begun. Not done yet.
Wow, this was a successful, terrible grouping sequence. Well, okay, good job, C6 Elon. You did worse than Xingqiu in the first wave.
Care for a dance? Dance with me! The show's only just begun.
Alright, yo, I need to. Okay,
Not
whatever.
done yet. At least you're here to watch. Get to work.
I don't have fab particles in St. Joe anymore, and NF's ER needs are 7,000 times higher. Oh my god. Also, goodbye, Aelin. I'd actually rather use St. Joe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't think I can do that with... to be clear, I think you can use Yelan a little bit differently than I was using her and figure something out. And maybe it could be better than St. Joe. But anyways, a little fun to get creative with teams. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Do you have a Deepwood on their team? Oh. I didn't even think about that. Yarp? Okay. Oopsies. Did someone else mention that before in the chat and I just ignored it? Oopsies. Oopsies. Oh yeah, I could do Kokomi. That's true. Kokomi's also gonna be Hydro. Let's try Deep with Kokomi first, actually. I'm curious how that will work out. I think I want to use Sacrifice on her. Not because I need it for damage, but just because the skill reset might be nice. But I only have a finite amount of... Well, I guess I don't need a leveled one. This will be fine. Okay. Crap. Okay. Just ER is probably, whoops, what we care about. We shouldn't need the healing. I guess we'll just yoink Baiju pieces, honestly. Do I not? What? Do I? Oh, I was gonna say. I was like, I could have sworn I had an ER timepiece leveled. Just leave that maybe, and then bam. Okay. Healing doesn't hurt, so you know. There we go. 199 ER. Might want it again, just honestly for refreshing the skill. But hey, we have Deepwood now. Crazy. Oh, that was really dumb that I didn't have that before. Oopsies. I forgot Kokomi exists.
Care for a dance? Dance with me!
Stupid mistakes. Crap.
The show's only just begun.
Okay. Okay. The uptime of the jellyfish. I wonder. Do I Kokomi or do I just use the sack reset? I think I just use the sack reset. Because I do want to like get stuff going right away, right? But then I think I switch back to her. Don't use the burst to reset yet. Just use the skill again. Because I ran out of Hydro, like very shortly after doing Kave things. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was scratching at something on my arm. I have been itching my arm. I should stop doing that. It's gonna leave a sore. Anyways, okay. So this is awful, really? You just outed yourself as having very single target restricted characters. Hello, Chaska, mate. Sorry, I'm just poking fun. This abyss would it is not that awful. I think it is just tricky. With the AoE situation, and if you're not used to dealing with AoE situations, I can see why you might struggle. I am purposely using teams that can work in AoE, but this is still a difficult situation. So, anywho's, like I will give them I will poo-poo them a little bit for the configuring this abyss in a way that basically just wants you to use single target damage dealers that do a lot of damage, but in AoE. Like, for example, we'll use Arlecchino here, for example, and Arlecchino, Melt or Vape will, like, Candace Arlecchino here will wreck this chamber, right? So, anyways.
Care for a dance? Dance with me!
Why? Oh, I was standing a little ways away. That was bad. Okay, well, let's just let it be what it is, I suppose.
Not done yet.
Your journey ends here. Lord of Sand, your sacrifice is ready.
I think I double casted that when I didn't need to. Yeah, okay, using Kokomi properly here is a little tricky. I will say. But okay. Wait, you know what, I should I let the jellyfish expire tonight. No. Okay, man, I am so not used to using Kokomi. Chaska team in AoE Bennett movie because yeah. Oh boy. Anyways, you're finding the abyss awful because of second side. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I mean the second side you still want typical high single target DPS. I mean the clear pushing is having. Actually, I don't know. The fact that they put the pyro enemy. What is the intent? Oh, it's Mualani. It's a Mualani shilling. That's what it is. Of course. Yep. Never mind. Yeah. You doing viewer abyss? Not right now. I usually don't do viewer abyss very often, but I've been intending to do that more. But we ain't right now. I'm doing my own shenanigans. Like, I don't know. I get far more enjoyment personally and get lost doing my own shenanigans in abyss much more than doing other things for other people. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know. Most people that are like doing viewer abysses, not like that are asking, sorry, most people that are asking for viewer abysses are just asking for someone to do work for them. And I don't know. Not that it doesn't add value, not that it can't be entertaining, but I can get more personal value out of trying different shenanigans on my own account. So, anyways, not saying I won't do it in the future, but it'll probably be like a service I provide for a cost. And if you want to have it done for free, then I might do account fixings in the future, but account fixings are a specific different focus that isn't just, here, I'll try to clear abyss for you, right? One is trash in the first half. Yeah, I didn't say first half, did I? I was thinking through the second half of like, why is there a pyro enemy? I was like, oh wait, yeah, they're chilling Mualani. Anyways, do. I do this way this time. Okay, do this. Okay, do this. Yeah. I need to use Heat Volley Burst. Okay, sorry, I'm figuring out how to do things here. Do.
Care for a dance? Dance with me! Be a good audience, Woke.
Breaking new ground.
Not done yet.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I think Kokombi versus Singjo here doesn't feel that much better. And I think it's just a problem of the Hydro application having too low a range, but I don't know. Glad to see Kokomi being used. I apologize for just saying that I don't know that I prefer it. like I feel like some of the instances of where we've been like, Kokomi feels good here is more of the fact that Kokomi is on Deepwood when I didn't have anyone on Deepwood before, right? So I don't know. Kokomi is in a really weird spot where like when I'm talking about wanting options for Hydra application, it's like they need to do a little bit more than just Hydra application. And like Ino does do a little bit more than just Hydra application. She does Hydra application and EM buffing, and has short cooldowns with high uptime. So
To survive hardship.
like I'm not confident Ino would be better here, mind you, but like I'm pretty sure she would be.
Care for a dance? Dance with me!
I didn't need to do a truck that. That was dumb.
Must be done.
Bruh, how does that work? Okay. You know what I haven't tried? I haven't tried like doing this. This might have actually been ideal in a couple instances. The Kokomi downtime, man. I don't know. The Kokomi downtime frustrates me a lot with her skill. Like, it's so annoying to manage even with sacrifice resets.
Let's move out.
It's like, and like having to burst in this character for rotation is like... Sorry. I don't know. I'm not feeling Kokomi. 20-second cooldown, her skill just really sucks. It really sucks. To survive hardship, you must endure hardship. Yeah, I don't know if I want this hardship. I think I'd rather deal with single target Hydra application, single target ish, than the problems Kokomi has there. Candace, I mean, I could, yeah. Candace actually could be. It's the problem with Candace, I think, in this situation is that her skill would start knocking back enemies, and it would become awkward, but it wouldn't be necessarily problematic. Full EM Kokomi shouldn't matter. I don't want Kokomi to be the one triggering blooms most of the time. Although maybe that might have been part of the problem there. She might have been the one triggering blooms because she has slower Hydra than Xingqiu. I want Kave to be the one triggering the actual blooms. Bap. Bap. What is this freaking cracked piece? Oh yeah, I used to use that on Emily a lot, but Emily lately I've had her on the higher attack feather. Okay, Bap. And that's fine. And give a crit circlet. Bap. Why is it still not leveled? I've had that not leveled forever. Alright. Should be functional. Yeah, just use all the AoE off-field hydros. There's so many options.
Care for a dance?
Oh.
Dance with me! Be a good audience.
I'm getting sick of this.
Time to go to work.
We're here tonight.
Ends here.
Yep.
Your sacrifice is ready. You are not.
Okay, dude's dead. Not exactly an ideal grouping situation here, I would say. But
Dance with me!
Breaking new ground are not welcome here.
The show's over. Not
Yep.
done yet. The curtain.
Journey ends here. Lord of
I wonder if Nappa should be on full EM here, by the way.
power into the ground.
I'm not sure. Okay, well, this was an okay first attempt. It's definitely better if it's not obvious. Oh, come on. Really? It's definitely better. It turns out having Deepwood on a team that's doing meaningful Dendro damage matters. Crazy. Huh. But okay, let's see how Lanyan goes here, because we changed our artifact from Lanyan too. Not to let him do his teleport. You freaking bowel. I think we got unlucky with crits there, honestly, is all that happened. So I don't... Really? Bro, why... God. Why did you target... What in the freaking... This game? Because that shouldn't have been a VV difference, because we weren't swirling... we weren't swirling the Hydro, right? On a permanent Pyro Aura. But... God freaking dang it. Okay. Alright. I didn't get a good vibe on whether that was better or not because of the problem of the first round, but... Or not the first round, the first enemy. Okay. What is the second chamber, by the way? Just trying to like... Because I don't know how doable the third chamber is, just because the cactus is weird, but I think it'll be fine. I don't know. Anyways.
Care for a dance?
I don't remember what the second chamber is at all.
Be a good audience, won't you?
I'm really sick of this game.
No, don't freeze me. Okay.
Dance with me! The chef!
Watch and learn.
Not done yet!
This is not a very good attempt. Bro, how am I not triggering hyper blooms? Or blooms? What the frick? Energy refund? Oh my god. It's fine. How long have we been in chamber 1? From the moment we decided to try combat first. Oh boy.
Dance with me!
Is this the Abyss's fault? Is this my fault? Is it Hoyo's fault for hating the pretty boy? Okay. 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 I would really like energy. Yeah, it's not ideal. I was really hoping to kill that, but fine, we'll keep on whacking here. Okay, good.
Dance with me! The show's only just begun!
I'm getting
Not done!
I'm getting
At least
Journey ends
we're here to watch.
Sword of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Okay. That was not great at the end. Man. Die, please. Bro. Okay. Sophian, I just an FYI, I think you're kind of the reason that Nightbot default settings. You want me to turn Nightbot on, Sophian? You complain about the KFZ ads every time. I think there's a solution, and that is, you know, you got I don't know, it's just Twitch problems. But anyways, like every stream you go into, you complain about KFC ads. Just saying, I'm gonna turn Nightbot on again, and you might find yourself Nightbotted without much a thing I can do about it, because you spam a bunch of messages in caps. Anyway, bruh, not critting. Ah! No. No. Frickin' bot wipe. The non-crit on like that was. Bro, Farazan has to crit on that thing. I'm not kidding. She has to crit on her burst on that thing. I'm on a diet. Well, you can subscribe on Twitch. I'm sorry. Or figure out whatever other solution to get rid of the ad.
Care for a dance? Dance with me! Be a good audience. You.
Oh, they're too spread apart. Cooked attempt. Go to YouTube? Yes, YouTube exists too. That's true. YouTube exists too. I stream on multiple platforms. I don't have any commands set up right now for YouTube, but I believe it's linked on the Twitch page somewhere. Oh, you're using ad blocker? How dare you, Tappy? Stealing.
Care for a dance? Dance with me! Good audience, won't you? Watch and learn.
But I imagine YouTube won't target you with KFC ads unless they think you're actually likely to buy a KFC. This does not feel as good as the previous attempt. Oh boy, how long am I gonna get stuck on the Kave? Like I should okay. Here, let me do a poll. Oh wait, I have two chats to do a poll on. I don't know how to do a poll. Well, if one of my mods wants to do the poll in Twitch. I don't know how to do the poll in Twitch, because I'm stupid. But here, I'll do a poll on YouTube. Should do an easy clear? Like, I should probably show that, you know, there is an easier path. Yeah, I don't know if it's like, it's weird. It's like, this is an AoE situation, but really needs some pretty high single target damage on top of being AoE, which is not what Kave does.
Not done yet. The curtain.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Seth. Your sacrifice is ready.
We don't get a poll on Twitch. I asked one of my mods to do it, but apparently the mods don't exist, so that's fine, I guess. I don't know what the poll button is. I'm sorry. Like, there's no button by default on Twitch for a poll. It's probably a command. The last time I did the command, it didn't freaking work. So, you know. Okay, this is not the attempt. I mean, let's check what Lanya is going to be like again. bro. Die. Why does it they keep on like having having to like use my abilities at the very end? Burst is just a burst reliant team problem. It's the problem with it's a problem with Kave Shadow Bloom in general. Is just almost always playing on burst reliant teams. Again, part of the reason Farina is so convenient there is you don't really have to burst with Shadow Bloom Kave with Farina. She does AoE Hydro. You can build her for a bunch of EM so that even when she's the one that triggers the blooms, like the bloom damage is still high, well high-ish. Anyways, what's the poll at? Yes, do a easy clear. Okay. Okay, sorry, had to blow my nose. Okay. I only did 50k. What the frick? Bruh. I swear to God, there's something broken with Lanyan, by the way, and not getting buffs applied properly sometimes. Because, like, that should not have done 50k. This is usually why I do EQE on Lanyan rather than QEE. Even though QEE is, like, theoretically better. Anyways. I see we're not that far off. Actually, okay, before we reset and do an easy clear, I want to see what the second chamber is like. What? How did I not get Pyro? Oh, Lanyan thinks it's fine. No, DPS Lanyan should work fine on the first side, yeah. Wow. What buffs? Okay. What is this chamber? Robots, okay. Oh, I'm walking to the side, dumb being dumb. It's fine. Very productive. So they're physical resistant, which is just a FU to shatter. Teleporting away is annoying. There's also 12 enemies here? Jesus Christ. What is this? My God. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take it back. I think the most fun of the Abyss was the Mizuki Abyss. I'm sorry. I don't think this is unfun, but you really need some pretty good damage here. The DPS check is so much higher than I think it actually needs to be. I think the Mizuki Abyss was the most fun one of the year. It's the highest HP pool we've ever had. Yeah, I kind of believe it. So, anyways, we'll keep DPS on in on the second side. And just, I mean, honestly, I could do Melt Arlecchino. I could do Vape Arlecchino, but I don't have Bennett, and I really, really would prefer Bennett from Vape Arlecchino. I want to do DPS on the second side. Freaking cursed by Farina. Or cursed by Bennett in this instance. I mean, we could, I don't know. We can see if I can make it work with the Eonson. I've never really tried to make it work with the Eonson, but maybe it would be good for the cactus anyways. We'll find out. I'm gonna use Shalon in here. What artifacts are you on? That's fine. I have C2 Shalonen. Yes, I should put Shalonen on a different artifact set. either Petra or instructors. I'm gonna keep her on that because I have a C2 Shallonen. I'll get instructors from you anyways, right? I just want her there for the red shred, and I don't want it to be red shred I don't have to think about. Like, I could do Kazuha, mind you. But Kazuha again without Bennett. If I had Bennett here, I would do Kazuha. But, yeah, anyways. I'm not gonna change Shallonen artifact set because to me it may as well be the same as... It's close enough to the same as turning Shallonen C2 off for this team, but anyways. Not completely, mind you.
Care for a dance?
But it's not that
Dance with
crazy.
me!
Yeah.
The show's only just begun. At least
Your journey ends here. Your sacrifice is ready.
Okay. Okay, well this was not an ideal situation.
dance with
Do.
Be a good audience, won't you? The curtain.
Journey ends here. God of sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
But despite that, it's obviously safe to say that that was a little bit easier than Kave. And that's what I was talking about with my vibe of like, it's AoE technically, but it kind of just feels like a single target DPS check. Right. So I don't know how to feel about it. like, wait, is this AoE? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can get under a minute and a half with Lanyon. Don't teleport. Crit. Good. See, there we go. Okay. Don't die on you, that would be unfortunate. Normally I wouldn't do that in that order. It's gonna make us lose Bennett uptime for how do I not have my burst? Okay. For Farazan, but it's fine. Bam. And bam. There you go. What was that? A minute 20? Minute 20? Starting to... Still sick. It's starting to worry me. It's been a while. It's a cold, yo. It's fine. Well, okay. I don't think it was a cold. Now it has turned into what is functionally a very minor cold. It's fine. Like, I don't... Yes, I am still sick, but like, it's a cold. It's fine. Anyways. I appreciate your concern though. So anyways, yeah, that was fine. Obviously, it's almost like it's actually kind of just wants your strong DPSs on the first side rather than an AoE team. So how do I feel about that? I don't know. I must admit, I don't know. Shoot. Okay. Kind of feeling the desire to have brought Kazuha here, but well, I don't think Kazuha. I don't think Kazuha can group these actually. Now that I think about it, but we're still getting AoE vapes, so it's like it's fine. Yes, I realize I'm almost dead, by the way. Could waste a lot of Bond of Life. Oh well. What the frick is this? This is really funny. Whoops. Did I just exit? Okay, well that was dumb. Okay, this is a really funny situation. Like, C0 or C6 Arlecchino. You think this is C6 Arlecchino? That's not C6 Arlecchino. That is C1 Arlecchino. But like C1 helps, mind you. I'm not saying it doesn't. Just saying C6 Arlecchino is a little bit stronger. Technically C2 Shalodin, but I did not have a artifact set on Shalodin that was actually doing something. The artifact set was doing literally nothing, so, and that matters a lot for Shalodin's utility. C6 Arlecchino on polearms only, I forgot. No, yeah, I know, but like, I wasn't doing a polearm only clear. Anyways, it's fine. I understand. I'm just poking fun mostly. So, anyways, my larger point was that C6 Arlecchino does much more damage than that. A C6 Arlecchino that does that damage is a Cope-ass Arlecchino. So, no, I don't have my burst up. Ah! Frick. I forgot about the way I still got the shield, it's fine. I swear to God, this Lanyan build used to do 80k on burst, not 75k. Maybe I'm just having a stroke, I don't know. Ow. Alright. I think for the next account swapping, I'm probably gonna have this team on the second side. Like, I really want to show people I'm too much of a fan of DPS Lanyan, and I think one thing I was slightly unsatisfied with last time was some of the takeaway being that like Lanyan wasn't that good, and it's like, no, that team wasn't very good. It was purposely jank. The fact that it worked as well as it did was a miracle, and in part a miracle of like how Lanyan deals damage. But I think I'd rather show like full power DPS Lanyan to people, right? Anywho's, and like this Abyss has the right balance in the first side and second half, and it'll require figuring out how to play Lanyan correctly. And like, I don't think I'll put too punishing of a team on the first half. Like, I'm taking definitely day. I'm not gonna force people to play Kave Shatterbloom in the first half and DPS Lanyan in the second half. I'm not gonna make people do that. But I can find something else interesting for the first side, right? That isn't miserable. So anyways, did that actually make sense to do immediately? Probably not. Oh, I really should not have put a mark on right away, should I? Right, yeah, okay. I forgot about that. Yem Yai. Yeah, we can do a setup with Yai. This Abyss looking like a Eula angle. I mean, probably not for me, but yeah. Sethos team possible first half? Sethos and Nepha for sure. Sethos without an Nepha? Probably yes, still. Because Sethos can have pretty good AoE performance. Honestly, okay. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't want to get too lost streaming. I don't know. I might have to do a stream tomorrow that's more focused on shenanigans in this Abyss, quite frankly. I should not have gotten lost. So normally Saturday is my Normally Saturday is my day where I do stuff with friends, and I think they're still kind of waiting on me if we wanna do anything, video gaming with them, and not live stream. I mean, I could, I guess, but so I don't know. Saturday is my point. Is Saturday is the worst day for Undo Abyss for me. I still wanted to do a stream today, but I might have to do like a okay. Let's test all the shenanigans tomorrow. Yeah, you did steal me. So, superconduct. Yai. Someone said like Yai EM things. Spread your germs to your friends. I mean, it's not in person. If it was in person, I wouldn't be hanging out with them. I wouldn't. With the sickness. Anyways, I'm trying to. So like, what things make sense to test that aren't going to take a long time to like actually optimize down? Is my point. Okay, but the frickin'. Okay. Oh, I was starting the right one. Okay. Okay, so brute forcing this shield is annoying without an electro DPS. Okay. Good to know. Bruh, okay. Oh, I was attacking the wrong one. That would explain that problem there. I don't really like the visual indicator for when it's moving. It's way too hard to notice when it's moving mid thing, whatever. But wait, did I iframe the... Okay, I didn't get through the shield, did I? I didn't know you could... How did I iframe it? Interesting. Also, my YouTube chat, I just realized hasn't been updating. Candace burst. Oh, I see. I honestly didn't even realize you could iframe it with 4-star bursts. I thought it was an ability that was really, really hard to iframe. Because I don't think I had done it before, in Stygian at least. Yeah. Alright, so I will say, I think without having off-field electro, like I think a Shever's team would be better for this specific boss with Arlecchino. Is my vibe right now. Okay. I'm gonna try just focusing on Yeonson. Bro, stop it. Butthole. I don't think I like this thing in Abyss. I think it's less fun in Abyss than it is in Stygian. I'm sorry. Bruh, why am I getting to do this so shittily? What, I didn't have crap. Frick. Stupid. God damn it. Like, I don't know. In the context of Abyss, the thing that frustrates me with this enemy is how it's designed in a way that, like, doesn't really make it so it feels like you should build around its gimmick. It just makes me feel like you should just bring an Electro DPS team. And that's kind of lame. Right? It's not bring Electro, it's bring a large amount of Electro damage to brute force the shield. Like, it's just an arbitrary additional DPS check is what it feels like. So, I don't know. And, like, I think this mechanic from the context of Stygian, where, like, you go in from it from the get-go, right, of being restrictive. Whereas, like, the first couple chambers of the first half here are not element restrictive at all. So having a element restrictive boss at the end, it's lame. Very large amount of Hydro also works. Well, sorry, Hydro too. I thought it was only I thought it only had lowered resistance to Electro for some reason. Okay, I misinformed myself for some reason. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. I do think. I mean, I kind of expected this going in. I do think Chamber 3 is kind of what limits your real options. That's what I said from the start, and this is kind of what I expected. But I actually didn't expect this team to be struggling as much as it is right now, trying to clear the shield. Is kind of my point. Thank you. Like, bruh, how am I not triggering anything on this? There we go, finally, Jesus. Okay, there we go. After you get through the shield, trivial. After you get through the shield, trivial. It's just like, that shield mechanic is weird. I don't know. It's a really weird shield mechanic and not that enjoyable to me. I don't know. I don't know, maybe it'll grow on me, but I was relatively indifferent to it in Stygian. And, like, happy with the fact that, like, brute forcing it worked well. Whereas in Abyss, I want more freedom to do more creative things, especially with this Abyss about having the first two chambers allowing more freedom. But I don't know. I'll mess around with things. We'll play around. You going for Lauma or Flynn's? Flynn's on polearms only, yes. Lauma, I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. Right now, my priority is C6 Dia and Lanyan copies, so depends on Sumeru Chronicle Banner and Lanyan rerun. All right, see if I can get the climb properly. Crap. Wait, how does this thing start? I totally forgot. Does it make sense to do damage right away? I think it does. Yeah, I didn't remember how it started at all. Okay, I should have done Lanyan first. It's fine. I couldn't remember how long it took to do this stupid thing. It's doing it now, right? It's been a while since this was in Abyss. Bro, how did I not get Pyro? Bruh! Lanyan! Oh my god, okay. Well, that was a terrible first thing. Yeah. Okay. It's not hard at all. Yeah. Wasn't sure if the memory would still last me, but it did. Lanyon front loader damage go. But I want to emphasize, like, I think I maybe failed to mention that in the DPS Lanyon, or I'm maining Lanyon now video, but like, you know, part of why DPS Lanyon can work as well as it does is because so many enemies have these mechanics where they have like very, like, relatively short uptime windows. Like, front loaded damage is really good. That's all. And like, you know that, and like, I let it just speak for itself rather than being like, you know, DPS Lanyon is because like many units damage overperforms, like they overperform in clear time in Abyss in particular because of front loading your damage during those enemies having specific damage windows that are like lowered resistance. But like, so many enemies have that, and it's like, it's why Lanyon can be really competitive compared to, say, Xiao, or even better potentially than him. But anyways, we cleared it. She's Lanyon was on 2-piece. So Farazan was on Scroll, Farina on Tenacity, Bennett on Noblesse, and Lanyon on 2-piece EM, 2-piece NMO bonus. Which 2-piece attack, 2-piece NMO bonus would be preferable, I would say, but I have really good 2-piece VV. So anyways, I gotta mess around with her artifacts again to see if I have a different 2-piece, either 2-piece EM, 2-piece attack combo, or 2-piece whatever combo. C6's Sethos video wins soon. TM probably. That video might be titled "Am I a Sethos main?" because of how many resources I put into trying to acquire Sethos C6. Like Sethos. Oh, we should try to do a Sethos clear. I think Sethos. Okay. So like, oh boy, Sethos though, like, has caused me. In the journey of getting Sethos copies for me, has been the reason I have Alhaitham is Sethos. The reason I have C6 Mona now is Sethos. The reason I have C2 Lolly is Sethos. And the reason I have a Nefa is Sethos. Like, bro, chill out, dude. Like, apparently if you want 5 stars, just wish for Sethos. So, anyways, Lanyon used the self pyro from Bennett to get pyro swirls on here E. Yes. You like, so VV Lanyon performs competitively with 2-piece. It's just I have better 2-piece artifacts on whatever, and I don't know. And I also enjoy seeing bigger numbers from Lanyon's animo damage. Like, I don't know. VV Lanyon is weird for DPSing Lanyon. It's simultaneously really good and like the most compelling choice, but also not needed is my general experience. And doesn't result in such a big damage increase that matters. And sometimes the damage increase for the animo damage can matter a lot more. So it depends on the exact team. Anyways, let's do a Sethos clear. I'll use a Nefa. I don't really have any qualms using a Nefa. We'll use we'll do the Sethos team that I have been enjoying the most with a Nefa, which is actually with Xingqiu. Anyways, and someone was, I was joking about not leveling Xingqiu earlier, but this team is the one actual real temptation I have to level Xingqiu for what it's worth. So yeah, and we'll use Nahida. I do have C2 Nahida here, keep that in mind, but I'm also definitely not the best Sethos player in the world. And Sethos's performance can scale substantially based on your performance, your ability to play him, and ability to do walk cancels and whatever. But this should be pretty easy, I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It's gonna be weird. We'll see. Doing full electro charge might be better. Might be better in this Abyss because it's an electro charge shielding Abyss. But anything? What do we want to try for the second side? We could try Mualani if you wanted, but Mualani is going to work well. I don't think it's super interesting. Because I could just do DPS on it again. I kind of just want to do DPS on it again. Drink water, thanks. Bro, sounds sicker than a dog. I am the least sick I have been in over a week. So you're just hearing nasally sounds. I don't know. I am 100% sure for like freaking 2 weeks after my cold goes completely gone, people are gonna be like, you still sound sick. And it's just because I have a deep nasally sounding voice at a default. So anyways, like I am so much better than I was in the last couple of days. Or the last week, not the last couple of days. Last couple of days I didn't stream. Anyways, but I appreciate your concern. It's just funny. I'm predicting people being like, you're still super sick. It's like, no. Anyways, what do I want to try? I want to try something. How about can I do Chlorine Overburn? I think Chlorine Overburn will work. Probably. It's got enough single target DPS, right? Yeah. Let's try Chlorine Overburn. I like me Chlorine Overburn. This one, I don't feel like changing artifacts. Normally she should be on scroll. Shallonen can trigger scroll, but she's not going to trigger scroll for electro bonus, right? So normally I use her on scroll because she. Fine, I'll switch artifacts. No, I don't feel like. I'm sorry. Well, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna leave her on whatever. Emily's on Deepwood. You're on scroll, which is only gonna buff Moika's off-field damage. I'm not gonna burst Moika because I have to, but I shouldn't have to. Anyways, this is not how I normally configure this team. Is my point, but. Sick in the skateboarder way. Yeah. Wait, what does that actually mean? Veresa Moika? Yeah, we could maybe do an overload run.
Care for a dance? Dance with me! The show's only just begun.
Okay. Stop dashing, you dumb brain.
Your sacrifice is ready.
Testing my patience.
Pound into the ground.
Okay, we're killing things too fast, and Nahid is actually Nahida needing to apply her skill again every 2 waves is actually, or every new enemy, whatever, is a little annoying. I wasted too much energy there. Whoopsies. Might not be a problem. Yeah. Sethos chilling. He's a little bit better than Kave. just a little bit better. I don't know why I didn't Emily burst. It makes me sad that Kave doesn't feel more functional this Abyss. Like I said, it's like it's AoE, but I don't know. It gives it's AoE that gives value to AoE in the sense of DPS units that have some AoE. Nice. That was yapping. It's AoE in the sense that it gives value to having damage dealers that can also do some damage in AoE, right? Which is a lot of DPSs nowadays. Most of them, in fact, right? Like this is a single target AoE situation.
Dance with me.
Is my vibe. And that feels a little bit weird. I did not want to go that way. Okay, well. No, I'm not in line.
Your journey ends.
I don't think I can afford more than 2 charge attacks
Your sacrifice is ready.
for rotation. Yep. I can definitely do at least 1. Yeah, I can do 2. Okay. Wait, did I not put Nahiri on anything other than 1 enemy? Okay. Well.
My patience.
Oh well. That was a mistake, I will say.
Care for the dance with me. The show's only just not done yet.
Oh, new enemies.
I'm getting sick of this game.
I wonder if I could get Sethos down to a minute.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready. Pound into the ground.
I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, Sethos was really good here. And it can be optimized quite a lot. That's what I can tell. That was not a very good clear, because it wasn't obvious. But. This guy, bro. I don't have pyro going? How did I bungle that? Okay. Out! Excuse me! Out of your stupid ass! Oh my god. The more I use Malika on her bike, the more I dislike the bike. How? 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 Like, how? Like, actually, how? By the way, this is terrible. I still might be able to clear this, but like, everything about this was freaking terrible. No, I bungled too much. This is mostly my play mistakes that failed there. I want to emphasize this. It was my play mistakes. And the fact that I don't have the right builds on characters. But like, really? Really? The stupid bike zooping across didn't hit that one thing? The one fruit? Yeah, Shalom and C1 doing a lot there, yeah.
Dance with me.
Try Sethos with Beto. I'm not gonna test the full breadth of. Oh, that was bad. Whatever. I didn't get the energy or something. I'm not gonna test the full breadth of things in this abyss. I'm just trying some of the teams I want to try for now. And the reason is just because I have things I want to do with my friends today. I could literally spend 10 hours in this abyss today if I wanted. There are too many characters in this game, and too many that I even like playing or could consider trying in this abyss. That I'm just gonna say now I'm not gonna be able to try most of them. No, they're not in a line. There be a deer run. I'm down to do a deer run. Well, I can maybe do a deer run after this on the second side with. We should do the first side.
Dance with me.
We try Varessa, maybe.
Be a good audience, won't you?
ER and Sethos, I think they're 20.
Not done yet. The curtain.
You need to die.
Sacrifice is ready.
Bad positioning.
Care for a dance? Dance with me. The show's only just begun. At least
journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
That's really annoying. Well, this was not how I wanted to finish it, but you know, I guess there's that. You can try again. Try again, maybe, but hopefully not necessary. Do this. See if we can get it to stay in place. Lurin has the advantage of being able to zoop through it constantly. Yeah, of course. Yeah, this is why I have that 20 ER feather normally on her, but whatever. Okay. Alright, this... Should I wait for the... No, I don't think I'll just swap up. Okay, I hit them all without having it. Man, sometimes like Emily or Moiga doesn't hit them all automatically like that. So, like, yeah, whatever. Yep. Yes, this is absolutely a should burst on Moika moment there to be able to be immune to its damage during that window, but I refuse. I also refuse to switch to better artifacts because it's all unnecessary. Anyways. Wow. Oh, they ungrouped so badly. Oh my god. I need to trigger a reaction with it, I think it. It's such a weird abyss to try to optimize with mini characters. Sethos in particular here is a really weird one to optimize. With Nahida, because, you know, Dendro is nice to have up, but Dendro is hard to keep up on the enemies that are like this. So I don't know, like right here, I should have just done charge attacks there, I think. Okay. What is this Clarin team? Better than yours. Ugh, sorry, blowing my nose. Bruh, what? Why do they go at an angle? Okay. Do that. That's good. We're angling up at them, so we're only hitting one, that's fine. Stop coming towards me! Ah, man, this is really awkward with Sethos because like, some of the enemies run away, and Sethos is targeting for his burst, or his normal attack burst mode, right? Whatever. It's really weird. These enemies will be good. As the up angle won't matter as much. Really want to be in line with at least 2 of them. Yeah, this could be done so much better. Oh, but the grouping situation is so weird in this chamber. It's so weird. It's so weird. And why are you all the way over here? Like, what the frick, bro? Try on-fielding Nahida with Sethos quick swap? Why? Why would I do that versus doing extra charge attacks on Sethos if I have the energy for it? Nahida doesn't do any real additional damage on field versus off field. A tiny bit extra, and we don't need extra Dendro. I don't think. Well, I mean, I guess it could be Okage there, but no, I don't think it's better to put Nahida on field there at all. Dang it. Oh, crap. I don't know if we're gonna get it here. Oh, good job, Mason. Yeah. Nope. Shoot. Oh, I need to have a better clear.
Time to act.
You know what? Wait. This might. Well. But, this doesn't do that much. So, may as well choose this, honestly. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where to position here to get this not to be annoying. Honestly, yeah, like on-fielding Nahida at the beginning here probably makes sense. If that's what you might have been, that's what you might have been suggesting earlier, I suppose. There's definitely some component of on-fielding Nahida here in this chamber that makes sense for sure. We're a little bit. Because so like, the problem with quick swap Sethos in this team right now, obviously, is we need to do normal attacks to have Hydro. Kind of important. And F is on spine. That was really good. Probably should have done that third charge attack, but I think it's fine. Because you're gonna die like this. There we go. There we go. Yes, Nahida is just kind of shy for multi-wave, yes. So, like, this is a context where Lauma is just probably better. Regardless of having C2 Nahida for me. So yeah. Alright. Bye Bozo. Thanks for joining. Why'd I do that? Dumb. Okay. This team is performing so much weaker than it normally is, by the way. really, really am feeling not having the ideal artifact balance. But it's fine. It's fine. Why did I do that again? I'm used to having a chlorine burst first. That was bad. Misplays abound here, honestly. There we go. It's no problem. It's no problem. Next chamber might be a little weird. Okay, I think I just need to make sure I don't put Nahida out here. We'll just do pure electrocharge. I believe I heard him here. Yep. Wait, that's not him. Never mind. Oh my god, why can't I walk it? What's wrong with my brain? Alright, and wrap. Can I get my energy, please? There we go, okay. I forgot to skill. Whoops. Yeah, that's why skilling is important. Wouldn't have to do that. Yeah, it's so fun getting like this much bloom damage from Sethos on top of all the talent damage. Like, he's the perfect quicking unit, honestly. Like, he is the perfect quicking unit. I just he's so fun. He has quick swap dynamic. He's got everything going for him. I actually think he's probably one of the best designed characters in the game, quite frankly. We have Night Soul this time, by the way, so this boss, this team has an advantage against this boss compared to like DPS Lonyon because it goes into its phase faster. I was about to say faster. Alright, we're gonna do this. This. Redo that. We're gonna use Emily. Crap. Okay. And we're gonna precast this. This. Back. Okay. Good. Minus the piercing part? What do you mean minus the piercing part? You know how much more lame Sethos' kit would be if it didn't have piercing? What are you on? Like, actually, what are you talking about? My Sethos is on Wanderer's Troop, which, honestly, in that team, I don't even think it's ideal. I'm pretty sure Gilded Dreams is it. Whoa, boy, that was something I don't know. I'm still a little sick. Good lord. Like, suddenly I was talking and then, like, crap was, like, coming up my throat and it was like, what? I just, like, died. Anyways. He can't hit weak spots? Oh, yeah, he can hit weak spots. Yeah, not knowing how to do level 1 charge attack stuff with Sethos, you kind of have to. Anyways. So, okay, well that was a failure, by the way. We should have been able to kill that before we got to this phase, but whatever. Oh, come on. God dang it. No! No! Uh-oh. Well. Okay, you know what? We don't need to. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter. Well, I blame the fact that I suddenly was dying out of nowhere. It's not my fault, okay? I refuse to take responsibility for this. God dang it. I almost killed it too. When did the new Abyss drop? Today. Oh yeah, I should drink water. Well, the camera friggin' confused me. I knew where it went. I just didn't expect the camera to be facing that direction. Why did I not hit it? No, that's bad. Okay, well, might not actually be that problem. No, it's actually fine. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Theoretically, could be ideal. I don't know. Yeah, I should check my, I do need to test Gilded Dreams on Sethos in this team. Because it's possible it could be ideal. Yeah, do your dancing all you want. You ain't living this. Oops. Good job wall canceling, Brain. Sethos is so fun. Sethos is so fun. Right, using the free charge attack before Sethos Q. When you mean free charge attack, you mean a C6? I believe you can use that any time. It's every 15 seconds. I prefer doing charge attacks after the burst. Yeah, my Wanderer's troop set is really good on him though. So like I don't think I can have that good of a Field of Dreams build, but it's possible it could compete. I don't know, the problem is the attack percent doesn't do anything though, so I'm not certain actually that it would be like meaningfully better. What? What? I should have done this first, whoops. Sethos using the Nod Cry sets. The Nod Cry crit set requires... Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe the Nod Cry crit set requires being used on a Nod Cry unit, right? Or is it just on a... I actually forgot to check that. Oh, let me double check it. No. Okay, whatever. We'll just kill it by climbing. Oh man, I gotta get used to it again. Get used to doing the. I gotta get used to doing the. Like in the past when this was in Abyss, I got used to like doing a jump at the right timing and angle, where I could just like jump as it was spawning on and immediately land and climb on it. But, anyways, hello Violence. Day's going fine. Okay. Anyways, Sethos was fine there. Obviously, we had to optimize our gameplay a little bit, but I don't know. That was a very, very enjoyable optimization. This is a fun Abyss. This is a very fun Abyss. I want to make sure anyone like understands that my mentioning of how like it's like AOE but kind of not AOE. It's much more like just a multi-wave situation than it actually feels like an AOE situation in some ways. But it is AOE. It's just AOE in a weird way. So. Yeah, AoE in quotations. This is not really an AoE Abyss, is probably what I would describe it as. I think it's just it's an interesting multi-wave situation with AoE elements. But like you really need, it's such a high DPS check, you really need good single target damage to deal with like 4 waves of enemies, right? And especially with how they spawn in differently, it's really quite awkward. I am interested in testing Kazuha, I think, on the first half. We could try... I wonder. This team, we're just going to do this, but... it'll work fine. C3 ride and cleared, no problem. Yeah, I believe it. What can we do with Kazuha? I want to do something that's like sensible. I mean, I guess I could do Arlecchino Candace again, but I'm not doing Chaska on the first side. I'm not insane. Sorry. Chaska second side probably works fine. I'm not doing Chaska first side. No, I refuse. Oh, try your plunge team. What was the plunge team again? Otherwise, I am down to do. Well, I don't really know if I would do Veresa without Eonson personally. Requires moon phases of sorts. Doesn't have to be a Noctri character. Just a team with Noctri. Okay, so the crit set works on Sethos, because that'll be kind of interesting. Because maybe the crit set on Sethos will make sense. It's 2 PZM as well, so I don't know. That could be Sethos' best set in the with Ino and Anefa, right? That's something I am very curious to try, is how Ino will work in place of Xingqiu there. So Ino, Anefa, Nahida, or Llama. Llama will have advantage in multi-wave. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, that'll be interesting. It'll definitely be a consideration for me to test as I farm it, because more free crit, like 30% free crit rate from that set versus the 35% charge attack damage is like, okay, well, now I can start like considering getting to what, 200% crit damage potentially. It's not gonna be easy though. Like, I'm already on a crit damage circlet, so it's not like that. Like, I need a whack ton of crit damage substats to be able to get to. So I don't know. I don't know if it's actually gonna be a meaningful improvement for Sethos, right? It'll make him easier to build, but you got an end time in mind for today's stream. Levi has another thing going on for 1.5 hours. Sorry, I said Levi's name, but whatever. I assume he doesn't care. Shoot. Okay. Well, I guess, you know what? Here, let's. I'm gonna say I'm gonna do one clear on my other account quick, but it should be very easy. I want to do pole arms only, and then we'll end the stream with that, and leave it there. Okay. And then I'll probably do a stream tomorrow or Monday or whatever, messing around with different things in this abyss, because there's a bit like I said earlier, my friends were waiting on me. I normally with a new abyss, which again, it's just bad. Like, Saturdays is normally not my preference for doing streaming, but normally with a new abyss, I could spend like 8 hours plus testing different things. And I could today potentially, but I'd rather do some stuff with my friends, split the difference. I think we've experienced the core of what this abyss is like. Like, I've gotten enough of a vibe, right? But let's do a pole arms only clear quick to finish things off in the stream, and then we can return to doing shenanigans in the future, and testing the true depth of the abyss. That sounded like a stupid, like, edgy statement, by the way. Like, that by the depth of the abyss, I just mean like the depth of what kind of things we can do. I meant it like not in a weird way. The depth of the abyss. Anywho's, just go to the Sal's chat. Curious in the rotation. Okay. It was a Nefa Candace Eonson Shunyun. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was a Nefa plunge. God dang it, I didn't get those bugs. I just want to get these bugs so I can condense the resin, and then I don't have to worry about it today. Yeah, yoink. I just wanted enough to say. Okay, so anyways, Caleb, ETA, god freaking dang it. Frick the flies. I'm gonna be so happy next patch when I never have to touch those freaking buttholes again. Good lord. Dumbest thing they put in this game. I mean, arguably it's the resin system in general, but it's only frustrating because of the resin system. You know, whatever. Anywho's, should be like less than 10 minutes. Out of stamina. Oh, by the way, actually, polearms only. Are you watching? Whoever did this? Who did this? I didn't buy these. I logged in the other day after streaming. I'm assuming someone intended this to pop up on stream, but they probably gave them to the account after I logged out. So someone gave a $50 top up to Polearms only. I'm guessing that happened because I was like, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get Flynn's day 1 on the account. Like I mentioned that before. So maybe someone was like, they gave a top up because they wanted to make sure I could get Flynn's on day 1, and that should ensure that, assuming I have my guarantee that I think I have. If we kept track of radiance properly. But like, I don't know. Like, so anyway, I'm not gonna use it unless the intention was like if whoever gave it was like a fan of like a Nefa and they really want to see me get a Nefa signature weapon or something. But otherwise, I think it's probably just best to use it for Flynn's. So I don't know. No one has contacted me, being like, "Hey, I gave you a top up with the intention of trying to get a Nefa copies." If they were telling me to get a Nefa copies, I'm going to tell them no. I need that guarantee for Flynn's. But anyways, I don't know who did that. Thank you, I guess. Like it'll be useful for Polearms only. I appreciate it. I don't. Okay. I'd prefer earning, you know, Flynn's through my own effort rather than money spending, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to think who I wanna do. Yes, this team is a little bit excessive for whatever. It's fine. Anyways, we'll do you, and you. Okay. Better off not using because they might want a refund. I've never had that problem. I've literally never had that problem. That's just fear mongering. Well, to be clear, if you randomly get Primo Gems to your UID out of nowhere when you're not a streamer, like I'm a streamer, it's happened before. Chargebacks on Primo Gems are actually not as easy as people think. And in particular, chargebacks through the external payment services that people use, if it's not a chargeback that happens directly through Hoyoverse payment services, like if you go to Genshin.topup whatever, like Hoyoverse's official top-up thing, and instead you're going through Coda Shop, for example, which is likely how what people use, or Loot Bar or whatever, right? Like, it's not as easy to charge back those Primo Gems. So, anyways, I'm not really worried about that aspect. Did I miss someone saying in chat that they gave them, by the way? Okay, chat. Free to play has dopamine. I mean, the account's not free to play. The account has had Welkins and whatever going and has done a couple top-ups before, but I try to keep the top-ups very low. Like, there's only 2 specific instances of top-ups on Polearms only, and as you saw, I still had, like, the top-up bonuses for whatever. Like, I bought the low-tier top-up bonuses were bought on this account this year for the skins, if I recall. And then random people that gave, like, a $5 or whatever, I think, or maybe I think the $30 might have been something that someone also did a thing on. So, anyways, yes, Rage. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Oh, what? Okay. Planning to add character reviews with channel points the other day? Yes, I still plan to, but I'm not going to yet because I don't know what to set them at. Like, I need to get a good vibe. Like, I'm not gonna set them at 100 and then in the middle of this stream people are like, I want character review. And I need to remember to, like, turn them off during certain streams, right? Because, like, I'm not gonna be willing to do it every stream. But they're gonna be expensive. So, I don't know, right? Because I just don't know what the right price is my point. So, anyways, I have no idea who gave the... Oh, hello. Jesus. Thank you, Ray. You, Ray. How many? 10? Jesus Christ. Thank you for giving 10 gifted subs on Twitch. I appreciate that. I don't know what for. Were you the one that did the top-up? And you're just like, here, more money. I appreciate that. Especially because this is actual money I can use in real life. I do still need to buy things that are moving related, so, you know. It wasn't me before? Alright. Yeah, I don't know. So, anyways, the top of my polearms only. It was just weird because every single other time people have given Primo Gems to my account, it has been while streaming, right? It was the first time I logged in and they were just like, Primo Gems. And I was like, what? Where are these from? I didn't ask for these. And nobody on stream that I recall told me they gave them to me. So, I don't know. And I hope it's not someone that like expected it to happen on stream. Like maybe they were on stream and like mentioned it in chat, but I just didn't notice it or something, right? At the time. Oh, we didn't test Skirk in the Abyss. Is there any reason Skirk won't work? No, Skirk should work fine, right? I mean, she's not ideal, but Skirk in the second side should work well, right? There's no particular reason she shouldn't work pretty well. Yeah, that should be a perfectly fine Abyss for Skirk. But an Abyss that doesn't like shield Skirk, which is a good thing. I plan on making a video with Sunfire Skirk, by the way, which is why the main reason I waited to activate Skirk. I was like, activate Skirk C1 at this point. I keep on saying I'm finding reasons to not activate Skirk C1, right? But genuinely, it's just like, okay, if I'm gonna make a Sunfire Skirk video and the video is gonna be specifically positioned from the idea of like, here's a secret free-to-play Skirk team, I kind of can't have Skirk C1 activated. So, anyways, and this Abyss I like for potentially showing Skirk Sunfire because it should work pretty well without having anything that specifically shills Skirk, right? So, anyways, Ghost, you subscriber Prime, thank you, I appreciate it. So, anywho's, whoever you are, donated Primo Gems to Polearms only. Thank you. We will use them for Flynn's. It feels like a good donation in that, like, a donation to the account that will help me get Flynn's weapon or C1 Flynn's or something without it feeling like, this was needed to get Flynn's copies, right? Like it wasn't needed, but it is helpful, and that's appreciated, right? So I think thank you is my point. But if you specifically wanted me to use that for like a Nefa signature weapon, I guess let me know. Okay, we could use our Lakino here, by the way, obviously, and trivialize things extremely easily. Burning should work for second side. I don't know. I think this team works fine. That side probably. I don't know. Well, okay. Okay, sorry. Okay, normally my policy is I'm not allowed to use Arlecchino until I have other options. But what I want to do, I want to use this team, and then the first side, I guess we may as well use an Nefa. So let's try. I don't know. Let's freaking just throw a bunch of off-field damage dealers together with an on-fielder. I don't know. Why not? It'll work. This is not going to be a hard Abyss for this account, I don't think.
Care for a dance? Dance with me!
The show's only just begun. Not done yet.
You might be like, why Escopia? Escopia is getting melt damage off field because you can't sustain damage with Vaporizers or anything with Hu Tao on this account. I need to attack you. What's with the smooth, sexy voice? It's just how I speak, I'm sorry. It's not on purpose. I mean, if it's overly smooth right now compared to how I normally talk, it's just because I'm a little bit sick. But other than that, it's just how I talk, I'm sorry.
You were here.
Your sacrifice is ready.
Yeah. Is that dude dead? No, it's not. Oops. Productive. I don't know, let's ignore it, why not? Damn. Yeah, Pillar Guy is third chamber first half. Wait. No, Pillar Guy is third chamber second half. Drink dihydrogen monoxide? I can. Wait, hype chest. What? What? I don't even know. I still don't know what these are. Open. It's... an emote. Okay. Thanks. Did I miss a sub? Oh, I did miss a sub. Thank you, Lemon Truffle. Lemon Truffle Cake. Good username. Thanks for subscribing with Prime. Chaska, do they form a good team? I mean, yeah, Silali, Muika, Bennett is most characters' best teams. Technically. So yes. I don't know, but is it a Chaska team? I think is the question you have to ask yourself. It will work. You do the melt setup, you get a melt and Muika burst, and then you on-field Chaska. It'll work well. Do that. I don't want to save Ride and Burst. But we don't exactly have other forms of damage. And I just said yeah, I don't know. Did that make sense? I don't know if that made sense. Ow. Okay, well. There you go. Who gave me a sub while I was eating? Someone gifted 10 subs earlier. Who was it again? Ure? Ure. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, Ure. Thanks again, Ure. That's who you can thank. You're complete free to play. Yeah. It like having Muika Bennett, see Lolly. Was that the same person? I don't know. But anyways, having Muika Bennett, see Lolly available as a core is a nice to have for just the baseline goal of being able to clear the content, right? But I don't know. As you get into like actually just playing teams that feel like they're actually making use out of the characters that you like. Muika Bennett's at Lolly is not exactly a team core that I find to be engaging at a baseline when paired with other on-fielders. And that butthole's like actually not just fire at range for 10 years. By the way, I think it's actually been pointless to use Escopia or Ineffable Burst here. Mostly pointless at least. Bro, stop teleporting. These enemies are literally across the map from each other. I hate these things. Okay. Where's the other one? Why is it over there? Oh, these waddling buttholes. Okay, we're now reaching time thresholds where it's going to be a struggle to clear on the second side. Bro, stop waddling away. This is the most annoying chamber by far. Like, bro, how are you? Oh my god. My god. Yep. I forgot I needed to burst beforehand. So I should have just... what I need to ride an E into... Shivers Holdy. This is taking longer than I thought. Oh, this is taking longer than I thought. Alright. I don't actually know how good our lunar charge off time has been, by the way. The team's doing enough damage. It's obviously a much better attempt than we had going before. Can Mizuki taser clear? Your day is complete. With what on-fielder? Because the single target DPS check is like real high. Aw. Okay. Yeah, the superconduct, it's not lack of ICU, superconduct reduces the hydro gauge. I mean, superconduct is reducing the hydro gauge, but like, Candace is not enough for vaping on Hu Tao. Hu Tao will overtake regardless of having Electro here. Very quickly and basically immediately, by the way. Like, Hu Tao is nowhere near the hydro application you need to sustain vapes on her. Or sorry, Candace is nowhere near the hydro. Bro, my brain. Man, way obs are simultaneously sometimes really fun to optimize, and then they're extremely cringe with certain characters. What do I do? Hu Tao? No, I do. I just use Raiden without Eon's on buff. That's all I do. I just burst without Eon's on. Because I saved my burst for a reason. My brain just wasn't working. Switch. Bruh. Okay, they played between themselves. Hello, glad you showed up. Okay. I'm really hoping for the random AoE damage to kill the things to the side. Alright, really? Okay. Can I get away with it? I shouldn't try to. Bruh, I did it too early. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, I'm dying. Zhongli has no energy. That's not the problem. I mean, the Zhongli having energy would have gotten me there, mind you, to be clear. So it is one of the potential solutions, but it's not the problem. It's not the only solution. Okay, so kill the 1, kill 2, or didn't kill 2, it's close enough to killing 2. Okay, we'll do Scofiate Burst after Chow, so we can melt it. That. That. Yep. Why? Oh, buttholes. Okay. This. Let's do this. Yeah, that probably didn't make sense to use, but, well, I don't know, we get buffs from it. Okay. Terrible clear compared to last time, but see if it matters. Okay. Okay, we're fine. Finally, Jesus Christ, that took me way too long. Okay. We're good. All right. That took me way longer than it should have. That was not that hard. Oh, my brain was not working. Okay. Sure, I guess we'll take attack percent plus 40. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think we mostly just let Anefa get through this. I don't think it hurts to have you going, but... Okay. This is a very random bullshit go team, but obviously it works fine. Hey, look at that. We got a 69,000 melt. Wow. Actually, I think it was like 69,422, wasn't it? See the ride and build after? It's like, sure, hopefully I'll remember, but it's like 80, 140 with a whole bunch of attack. It's a very good ride and build. Okay. this going. We're gonna do this. This. Oh, I forgot about the running. Oh, I forgot about that. Yonsan would be the easiest, but I made a mistake. Oh, you didn't crit. Oh my god, lady. It won't matter. We're gonna clear it, but like, really, lady? Okay, that was a misplay on my part on a lot of levels. Not climbing up fast also wasted uptime on the abilities, and the point of pre-setting up there was to clear things faster, but it didn't really matter, obviously. You can climb pillar? Yep. The pillar is not a problem. It doesn't limit your teams at all. So yeah, anyways. That was kind of what I expected this Abyss would go like for this account. Like, pretty easy. Pretty easy without Arlecchino, it is. If I use Arlecchino, it would be trivial, obviously. I don't think I need to go through with Arlecchino right now. But, yeah. So, anyways, I like this Abyss. Someone want to see the Raiden build, so there you go. It's on engulfing. This is a, mind you, yeah. That wasn't played very well. I also want to be clear. But anyways, C5 Raiden and C4 Raiden doesn't do shit, by the way. C3 Raiden is where Raiden's damage stops. So anyways, like it's a good Abyss. I think it's a fun Abyss. It's I'll have to test out like the true extent of like shenanigans that can be done with it. The DPS check feels harder than I thought it was going to be for it being an AoE Abyss, I would say, because it's really hard to actually take advantage of the AoE damage or AoE damage potential unless you have units that have like that are already really inclined to just kind of get that automatically without thinking. But I don't know of the grouping strategies that work yet between each wave. And like the grouping strategies will change depending on like what enemies are spawned because they spawn like sequentially or whatever. So I don't know. It's a very interesting Abyss. I think this is a very fun one. I don't think it's the most fun because I think the most fun Abysses are the most flexible ones. But it's not particularly restrictive. I think this is probably my second most favorite Abyss of the year. Below the Mizuki Abyss, just because the Mizuki Abyss was like so easy on the first side that you could do anything you wanted, and it was enjoyable because of that. This one is like a very hard version of the Mizuki Abyss with a single target check on the last chamber on top, which kind of restricts things from being like truly AoE and truly flexible. So this is not like a return to the formula of AoE Abyss one side and single target one side. This is still kind of just single target, but relatively flexible for your team compositions. A lot more flexible than other recent Abysses have been, and that's a good thing. I think this makes this Abyss a lot more enjoyable. There is so many teams I could potentially test here and probably find that as long as you reach the DPS threshold, they work pretty well. I think the Cactus boss is a little bit annoyingly restrictive, and the second chamber is probably going to be like the second chamber second half is not that hard, but the second chamber first half is really time wasty in a way that like might stop a lot of people's accounts. If my friends weren't waiting on me, I'd go onto my casual account and see how that goes there, where I basically just have it'd be the Arlecchino. Frick, what would it be? I don't even know. I don't know what I would do. I probably had to do a Bloom team on the I don't know, the casual account's gonna be sus because I have Bloom teams, I have Arlecchino Chevers teams, and then I have Skirk, like a low investment Skirk team is available, and that's not exactly a combination that I'd say is ideal. Bloom teams can theoretically work in the second side. I think what might have to happen is I do a different, like I bring a Bloom team in for chamber 3, and then for chambers 1 and 2 I use Arlecchino and Skirk, right? Because I think Arlecchino Chevers can probably handle first side or second side. Well, no, I think I use Skirk in the first half. But anyways, like we'll do the casual account later, and we can do other shenanigans. But yeah, Arlecchino Burgeon, sure. How how the Sethos clear go, it was easy. Well, yeah, it was, I wouldn't say easy, but the limitation was not really Sethos there. The limitation was my own mistakes, and on the second side in particular, I think. But anyways, it was still easy, just with my own gameplay mistakes. So yeah, you will and Lisa hyperclear, nice, congrats. So anyways, this is a good Abyss. Yeah, end the stream. My friends are waiting on me, and maybe we'll stream tomorrow or Monday. We'll do more in this Abyss because there's a lot more to have fun with, I think, here. So yeah, I don't know. It's a flexible Abyss. There might be multiple account swapping challenges we do in this Abyss cycle, because I think this is a flexible enough one to have some creativity with different team building options that could mix for some fun videos. Whereas like the previous Abyss cycles, the cryo shilling Abyss cycles in particular weren't. I don't know. Well, the one was fine. Obviously, like we were still able to. I was still able to showcase some fun things, but anyways, you get the point. Bye.